He didn't raise his voice. He didn't argue. He didn't explain who he was. He simply checked in for his flight. 2 weeks later, he quietly signed a document that ended a man's career. This is a story about karma, not the loud kind, the patient kind. Late in 2025, Heathrow Airport was at its busiest. Terminal 5 buzzed with movement, rolling suitcases, and low conversations. Rain tapped gently against the glass walls as night flights prepared for departure. At the first and business class check-in area, everything looked polished and calm. Soft lighting, clean counters, an unspoken hierarchy. Overseeing the evening shift was Marcus Hale. Marcus was in his mid-40s, immaculately dressed, sharp suit, perfect posture. He had worked for British Airways for over a decade, starting as a gate agent, climbing steadily to lounge manager. Marcus believed deeply in standards, and he believed he could tell who belonged just by looking at them. Celebrities were welcomed warmly. Elite frequent flyers were prioritized. Diplomats received smiles and efficiency. Everyone else was evaluated, measured, judged. At exactly 8:15 p.m., a family approached the first-class desk. A man in a plain navy hoodie and dark jeans. No luxury brands. No visible jewelry. He held a toddler on his hip. Beside him, his wife pushed a stroller with a sleeping infant. They placed 3 boarding passes on the counter. All first class. London to New York. An overnight flight. Marcus glanced at the tickets, then at the family. His eyebrow rose slightly. He spoke calmly, but firmly. "Sir, this is the first-class check-in desk. Economy check-in is downstairs." The man smiled politely. "These are first-class bookings. BA 247. Departing at 9:45. Marcus checked the screen. The booking was legitimate, but his expression didn't soften. "We do have certain expectations in first class," Marcus said. "Presentation matters. Hoodies aren't really appropriate for the cabin or the lounge." The wife stepped forward. Her voice was calm. "We've flown this route many times. The bookings are correct." Marcus leaned in slightly, lowering his voice, but not enough to be private. "I understand times are tough," he said. "Sometimes people upgrade with points. But these seats are for our premium clientele." Then he added, loud enough for others to hear, "We can't have the lounge looking like a budget terminal." Nearby passengers shifted uncomfortably. A phone subtly tilted toward the scene. The man didn't react. "My name is Daniel Adebayo," he said evenly. "This is my wife, Amara. Please process the check-in." Marcus typed slowly. "No elite status," he muttered. "No gold. No emerald. Just a standard first ticket." He printed the boarding passes. Held them for a moment. "I'll allow it this time," Marcus said. "But next time, perhaps dress for the occasion." The family took the passes, thanked him quietly, and walked toward security. Marcus turned to his colleague and smirked. Some people win the lottery with points and think they're royalty. 2 weeks passed. January 2026. British Airways held its annual senior leadership conference at a luxury hotel in Mayfair. Executives, directors, and managers filled the room. There was tension in the air. A new CEO had been appointed. Rumors had spread quickly. Cost-cutting. Stricter standards. Zero tolerance for discrimination. Marcus sat proudly in the third row, representing customer experience excellence. Then the CEO walked onto the stage. Calm, confident, Nigerian-British. His name appeared on the screen behind him. Daniel Adebayo. Marcus felt his stomach tighten. After finishing his speech, Daniel paused. "Before we move on," he said, "I'd like to share something personal." The room fell silent. 2 weeks ago, Daniel continued, "My family and I checked in for a flight at Terminal 5. My wife, my 2 young children." Marcus stopped breathing. "We were questioned," Daniel said. "Judged. Publicly told we didn't look the part for first class." Daniel scanned the room slowly. "I didn't argue," he said. "I didn't explain who I was. I simply flew." Then he added quietly, "Because the week before that, I finalized my position as majority stakeholder in IAG." The room gasped. Daniel turned his gaze directly to Marcus. "Mr. Hale," he said calmly, "your behavior that night violated every value this company claims to uphold." Marcus felt the blood drain from his face. "Effective immediately," Daniel continued, "you are removed from all customer-facing roles. HR will reassign you to inventory auditing in our Glasgow support center. Remote. Quiet. Final." The conference moved on, but the atmosphere never recovered. The following week, Marcus packed his locker at Heathrow. No public firing. No shouting. Just a transfer notice. And a long drive north. From managing lounges to counting stock. From judging passengers to staring at spreadsheets. Occasionally, he saw Daniel's name in the news. New sustainability projects. Partnerships. Quiet reforms. Always understated. Always effective. And sometimes, late in the evening, Marcus remembered that rainy night at Terminal 5. The hoodie. The calm voice. The smile that never explained itself. True power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. Karma doesn't scream. Sometimes it walks through your terminal in plain clothes, books a first-class seat, and later signs your transfer papers from a boardroom you'll never enter. The world is connected, and the quiet ones, they often hold the strings. For more captivating karma stories, like this video and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification button to be the first to watch our new videos.